What's going on, everybody? Middle of the frame. Okay. What's going on, everybody? Andrew 5614 Marketing. This blue is sick. I don't Nice shade of blue. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day out there. Today, we're talking about, I don't know, actually. What are we talking about? Damn, time to redo it. Today, we're talking about where is my audience? Now, it might not be where you think they are. Might not be who they think you are. They are you. Who are you? So that's probably the most important thing. One, who are you as a brand? Who are you trying to attract? Who's your key consumer? Who are you trying to gain attention from or to gain attention to? Is probably one of the most important things. Again, I always like to come up with a plan. We got to write this down. Who is my key persona? What do they do? How do they do it? What do they like to do on the weekends? And create a very detail-oriented audience member. I like to do this all the way down to the T. Create a movie character. What do they do? What do they look like? Some people even give them names. I love it. Give them where they live, locations, what they do for work. Do they have a 9 to 5? Do they drive to work? Do they bike to work? When you nail down this consumer, it makes your marketing efforts so much easier. The only problem with this is things that you don't think of. Now that is the most important thing, is to get out into the environment, get out and experience different things, different events, different people, different engagements with the audience, and try different things. Because I think here's this terrible idea, but you don't know what you don't know. And the more things that you can experience in the public, the more things that you can know. More data points you have, the better. This past weekend, I had the absolute unbelievable pleasure. One of my favorite places, Laguna Seca. I was out there for a race for a client of mine. Got to go to the race, got to go do a track day on Monday. Didn't get to ride, unfortunately, but got to help produce a track day. And I was thinking, I was like, this is a huge audience that that's forgotten. Maybe not forgotten, but not properly tapped into. There's so many different things. There's so many different projects that could go on at these racetracks for these events that aren't happening or didn't happen when I see them. It's not only, you obviously sell bikes to bikers, but what if you sold bikers to people that commute to work on bikes? They might not be at a motorcycle race. They might be at a community festival. And I think these cross-platforms, non-direct consumers are totally untapped. So I would say product adjacent instead of product exact. There's a lot of things, accessories for motorcycles obviously make a ton of sense. But what do motorcyclists also like to do, right? A lot of family people, a lot of very community-oriented people, very loyal people. To brands mainly, or you see, once you kind of start on a Yamaha, you're gonna have a Yamaha the rest of your life. You start on a Ducati, you have a Ducati the rest of your life. So I think the brand loyalty is really important there, and I think there's so many different ways to interact with this group of people, and so many different ways to engage. Also across different platforms, right? Doesn't have to be motorcycle racing. The USL, or shoot, I'm gonna totally get it wrong. I think it's the USL soccer. I mean, there's just so many different, B leagues out there that need engagement. There's so many different levels out there that if your brand can't commit to maybe the MLS or to a tier 1, there's so many different tier 2s, tier 3s that could use your engagement at a much cheaper cost and much lower engagement level. So take a look at your audience. Where might they play? Where do they enjoy being? What do they enjoy doing? And take a look at maybe the A, B, and C tiers of that audience. Andrew, 5614 Marketing. Let's get after it. Peace. See ya.